What's up, Aries? We're going to do a love reading for you for this Leo season and or timeless when you come across this video. It's July 21st. Actually, Venus is in Leo, leaving Leo on the 21st, so today at the time of this recording. But some of the expression of Venus is like the beautification, the desires and relationships, as in the house of Leo, meaning drama, childlike expression, wonder, romance, play, vacation, relaxation, in regards to love, money, maybe even work habits, as Venus's second house in astrology, work and income. So there could be some cross-pollination there. But for the most part, yeah, this is going to be an Aries reading for Leo season love. Leo season is July 21st to, I believe, August 22nd. But again, timeless, feel free to apply this. We're just going to try to get some general messages for Aries and or cross watchers. Welcome. You got the Page of Swords in reverse popping out as I look at the deck. This is coming out of a roadblock energy or an objectionable energy. It's the energy of a student or a novice in the reverse, so maybe feeling as though you have some level of mastery that you've attained in regards to love, maybe. Let's see what else. So Venus, the planet of love, relationships, desires, is going to be moving into Virgo after the day of this recording. Again, the 21st, I'm recording this. Virgo is more of an analytical sign. Has to do with health, fitness, organization, analytics, systems, pets, services, usefulness. So you might see love being expressed in this area and or a beautification of this area in your life. In which case, if you're giving more time and effort and concern to health and fitness, naturally that might make you more desiresome. That might make you look better and feel better and more attractive. So that's how these things are connected. So let's see what wants to come out here. Shout out to the AC turning off in the background for Aries love this Leo season. Okay, heartbreak. Okay, why is there heartbreak? Why is this the first thing to come out? The swords are thought, logic, reason, sometimes fixation, obsession. This is all mental energy that blocks the heart space. Okay, there's an actual frequency between the heart and the mind. It's 0.1 hertz. The mind could overpower and block the heart. This is personality, this is fear, this is conditioning, this is all that stuff that we're kind of caked onto us when we were children. Tends to block the heart. The older you get as an adult, the more that you're kind of grown into the system and buy into the system. But all that negativity needs you. You don't need it. You could survive without it. So this is a freeing up of who you are, essentially. Pull those swords out and lead with your heart. Reminiscence of Venus and Leo. So maybe Venus in Leo season, again, from June 26th to July 21st, which we're leaving today, into Virgo season tomorrow. Maybe you had to learn a lesson to, lead with your heart. That's the area of Leo, okay, as opposed to your mind, which is more so actually Aries energy, as Aries rules the mind. So an interesting dichotomy here. Threes are about creativity, so expressing extra energy creatively as opposed to destructively, meaning why create anxiety, why thrive and feed anxiety when you could create something beautiful, okay, like peace and harmony, and or witness the expression of peace and harmony. And give attention to that, okay? Two of Pentacles in the upright. This is meeting overhead costs, paying rent, bills, things like that. Very mundane, but also Pentacles are virtues, values, priorities. This is, I've heard read as like a cautionary cone, like a traffic cone. Trying to keep up with the ebb and the flow of life. But again, emphasis on going with the flow, not stuck here with the sword energy. Okay, trusting the flow, trusting that there's nothing that you missed. Okay, trusting that you don't need to fall on your conditioning that is no longer useful in your spiritual freedom and your happiness, things of that nature. Let's see what else wants to come out. Aries and love, Aries and love. Three of Wands in reverse. Feeling as though an opportunity is taken off the table, possibly, for you. Also pointing to the Two of Wands in the upright, which is knowing how you're going to show up internally. Are you going to show up with love, peace in your heart, things of this nature? Or are you going to show up with fear, worry, sadness? Okay, it's up to you. You do have free will. Five of Wands. This is Leo season, by the way. The Five of Wands represents Leo season. Fives are about conflict. Wands are about action. So this is pettiness, competition, possibly. Offset by the Three of Wands in reverse, leads to the Two of Wands in the upright. Again, planning, strategizing, not exactly what you're going to do concretely, but more so how you're going to show up. Okay, you're going to show up with love, or you're going to show up with nervousness. Two of Swords in the reverse, and again, knowing that it's all just energetic expression, and when our personal history gets involved, our personality, then we take it as something serious or monumental. But when we stay in that spatial awareness, understanding that we're the source from which all of these energies express themselves, then your attention will stay on the source, on the field from which everything is expressed. And that which you don't wish to kind of dwell in, anything low vibrational or negative, then that will dissipate, because it can only feed off of your attention. So if I have a fixed energy and I feel stuck and obsessed on something, that can only feed off of my attention. So the tendency is to want to buy into it, to log into it, to explore it, to try to understand and figure it out. But when you do that, that zaps your being in this spatial awareness, in your present condition, which is calm, peace, happiness, love, joy. These are your natural states. Okay, the fear is conditioned. Things like this. Sadness is a label that we give to a fleeting emotion that comes and goes. So the world is essentially kind of hypnotized by our concept of self, by the use of the word I, always in reference to ourself. How is it that there are billions of people, but we all have the word I in our language in reference to the concept of self, not the actual self? So, you can say that the whole world is in, mass hypnosis. But spirituality teaches that we are the being, the presence, the field of consciousness, which is limited in this human reduction valve that is our mind. But, when we pass on, it kind of dissipates back into the realm of consciousness. So energy itself, if you have a very tight, constricted, fixed energy, it's just energy. So when you allow it to dissipate and play out, then it dissipates and plays out. But if you obsess over it and fix over it, and if you play into the game of it by giving and feeding it and fixating more, then that's all you're doing. You're just, compounding on top of until it gets bigger and bigger. So, Two of Swords in the reverse, having said that, coming out of a crossroads decision, maybe in regards to love. All of this stuff is connected, by the way, because this is going to influence, your being, how you be, what you feed into. Are you feeding into limitations? Or are you feeding into possibilities? Second and third chances could be with someone from the past. Queen of Wands in reverse could be Aries or Pisces. Someone might be viewing you. Negative, low vibrational energies here. This is jealousy, greed, envy at times. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, something that wasn't moving forward anymore. Wheel of Fortune in the upright, growth, expansion. This is Jupiter. This is luck, abundance. This is also Sagittarius. This is travel, wisdom, cross-cultural relations, philosophy, law, religion. Tens are about completions. These are fixed signs around here. So all the fixed signs in the tarot. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. This is actually, the Sphinx is Leo, the body of a lion, moving into Virgo season. Okay, so that's actually the time that this represents, the time that we're actually doing this reading for. So there's going to be change and expansion and abundance, possibly with someone from the past. Okay, but the idea is to come out of pettiness, know who you are enough to, exercise your free will to stake a claim in how you're going to show up consistently for yourself and this person. And again, let it be a high vibration. Love, your heart, flow, trust, faith, fluidness, ease, peace, fun, playfulness, okay? Things of that nature. So Virgo is going to, put a little bit of a clamp down as Venus moves into Virgo, but it's going to get organized. But just don't let it get this, where you're actually kind of killing off your heart. So Tower moment is divine intervention. Okay. Something that's going to open someone up or open you up. This is becoming emotionally available in the heart space. Okay, so the Tower moment sometimes is dramatic, cataclysmic, calamity, a falling out, destruction. The lightning bolt striking the crown on the tower represents divine intervention, killing the ego or smacking or slapping down the ego. So God, giving you a bitch slap. The tower's destroyed and all that's left is rubble. But it's the raw resources that are left so that you can rebuild during the next phase, during the next cycle. Hopefully a bigger, better tower that's more built on the foundations of truth and love and the absolute, and less of the persona, negative condition, ignorance, lack of knowing of, self and who you are. So that's what I have for you. Trust that anything that may occur, because the tower is like a sudden change or uprooting or whatever, trust in it, have faith with it, go with the flow with it, and all that good stuff. Trust yourself and all that good stuff. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, leave it there. Leave a comment below, like, share, follow, subscribe. How's your boyfriend one-on-one reading? Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Can't do this without you. Have an awesome Virgo season with Venus in Virgo and a Leo season in general. All right, guys, holla at your boy. Love.